What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this last video that we are covering today, we are hopping into Marvel G.O.D.S, issue number 4. Now, the last we had seen was an Oracle driven mad by her visions of a coming disaster. These visions leading her to the Library of Worlds. This is where she tried to prevent the apocalypse by assassinating an AIM agent in possession of a mysterious and powerful artifact. But also in attendance was a universal abstract known as Oblivion in human form. And after Amelia's attack, Oblivion unleashed its own vast powers. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we are picking up exactly where we had left off, with that mysterious artifact looking like it's about to destroy everything. Oblivion telling Amelia, to look into my eyes and see the inevitable ash of annihilation. For he is the end, he is Oblivion, and his time is now. To understand what's going on here, we pick up in the past. We pick up with a young boy being led by what looks like his father. He talks about the natural order of things. His hopes is that this boy grows into something that is truly capable of defending himself, but so much more. This is when they go into a room, and in that room, we find a box. He finds a conditioning chamber, and the boy goes inside, the door closing behind him. Inside of this place, he grew to be one of the greatest scientists of his generation. That was a goal. For 15 years, he was taught nothing outside of mathematics, physics, and engineering. In them, he saw the solutions of everything, to everything. His stimulus. It was the sweet whispers of the in-betweener. The in-betweener praising him from time to time. Now, right now, currently, everything going on with Doctor Strange, Winn, and this individual, with this device looking like it's about to destroy everything. What we're seeing happen is Doctor Strange rewind time, but Winn is still able to move. Very slowly. They're having to repeat this over and over until Winn can get close enough to stop this guy and grab that artifact. This is where we pick up with young Robert at 20. Jumping into the real world, he thought he was gonna have friends, but he found that he was only alone because of his upbringing, because of how he was raised. He didn't fit in with anybody. People shunned him and he hated the world. But for AIM, Robert was a perfect candidate. He joined them 2 years ago. In this place, he thought maybe I can make some friends. In this place, maybe there's more people like me. But the more that he got to know the people, the more he understood that these people just hide their humanity better. One night, he cries out for help. He cries out for this pain to be taken away, for this loneliness to be driven away from him. And after years of never hearing his voice, this is when his master calls, when his master whispered to him, the in-betweener. He tells Robert to build him something wonderful. And that's exactly what he did. The end of the dream. The end of everything. This is where we pick back up in present day. Winn and Doctor Strange getting closer and closer until Winn is finally able to get close enough to knock this dude right across the jaw. And then Winn takes the artifact. They know that this is something to do just like G.O.D.S core, maybe even escalating this into a more dire situation, with Winn telling Dimitri to hold on to the device, the artifact. This girl Maya, she can feel some kind of vibration coming off of it. Though Dimitri can't feel this, Winn can. And this makes Winn very curious on why she can. When he goes to shake her hand, there's some electricity there. Looking and observing closer, he knows that she has been marked, asking who she is here with. She is here with Aiko, going over to her and asking, what the heck are you guys doing? Now, they were hoping that he would understand. After everything that has happened, half of their ranks being annihilated, they needed more people. Amidst their arguing, this is when Oblivion comes over. He lets Winn know that today he was promised something by the universe. He could see it coming in the stars. He could hear the sound of the collapse, a symphony to him. He is a god, and today, Winn took that away from him. Today, Winn has made an enemy of Oblivion. And Winn's response is that's all fine and good, but you're gonna have to get in line just like everybody else. Oblivion making a huge scene as he leaves. They tell him that maybe today Winn went too far. Someday this is probably going to get him killed. But with them getting out of here, we pick up with Robert back at his box. Robert goes inside and tells them that he probably is not going to remember them when he wakes up. But if he does, he will remember to be thankful. At this point, they know that they gotta take a closer look inside. They have to go inside the box. As they get inside, they see that this place is much bigger than they thought. As they look around a little closer, they see a door. Though Robert has never opened this door because he isn't allowed to. Winn and Dr. Strange go in and they find themselves in a labyrinth of stairs. They find themselves in an endless maze. And they are quickly seeing that this is definitely gonna be a problem. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys already know that I'm loving it. Straight up McDonald's, I'm loving it. But anything Jonathan Hickman writes, I'm usually on board with. And this G.O.D.S line is no exception, expanding the mythos of the cosmic entities. This was unique. What we're seeing is that the in-betweener is really puppet mastering everything behind the scenes. Is he trying to instigate a civil war? Is he trying to upset individuals like Oblivion? Is he trying to pit one side against the other, to make enemies of one another? Because this device that Robert created for the in-betweener, we gotta assume that the in-betweener told him to go there and to use this weapon. To what end? The in-betweener had to know that there were going to be people there to stop it. Or does he believe that these are powerful enough and that they will succeed in their mission, and that each one is just a failure and he tries again? I feel like he's smart enough to know that this wasn't going to work, smart enough to know that Oblivion was going to be there, smart enough to know that this was going to pit Oblivion against Winn. And can we just appreciate how much Winn is like John Constantine? Absolutely love it. He's got the same attitude, the same swagger, just all of it. Even in the face of the literal god Oblivion, Winn tells him that if you're gonna not like me, if you're gonna make me pay one day, just get in line like everybody else. We have yet to see Winn's full potential. We have yet to see what Winn can truly do. I can't wait until the day we do see that. But this is all laying the groundwork. Something big is coming, and I cannot wait to see what it is. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with Marvel's G.O.D.S, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.